Let's meet the 6 couples of 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way Season 3, which will be premiering on August 29, 2021, on TLC. There are some of our past favorite couples, and you will also get to meet some new faces. Steven and Alina, as well as Ellie and Victor, are the 2 new couples coming on board for Season 3. Returning couples include Jenny and Sumi, Corey and Evelyn, as well as Kenneth and Armando. Let's talk about Alina, 20, who's from Russia, and Steven, 25, from Salt Lake City, Utah. Steven, a devout Mormon from Utah, is giving up his life in America to be with Alina, a beautiful Russian woman he met a year ago on a language app. When the Russian border closes because of the coronavirus pandemic, Steven and Alina come up with a backup plan to meet up and marry in Turkey instead. Once there, secrets of Steven's past and Alina's suspicions of infidelity begin to threaten their future together, and Alina questions if she truly knows the man she's about to marry. The second couples are Ellie, 45, from Seattle, Washington, and Victor, 38, from Colombia. After falling for Victor while on a trip to South America, the love-struck couple continued their long-distance relationship for 2 years. Victor lives on a small Colombian island called Providencia, and Ellie has decided it's time to leave her successful restaurant business and city life in the US for a small town, island living on their little slice of paradise. As she prepares to move, the couple's issues with trust and financial concerns are dwarfed when Category 5 Hurricane Iota passes over the island of Providencia, leaving behind unimaginable destruction. Ellie loses communication with Victor the night before the storm, and after days of silence, she travels to the island, distraught and desperate to locate him. The third and returning couples are Armando, 32, from Mexico, and Kenneth, 58, from St. Petersburg, Florida. Now that Kenny has moved to Mexico and proposed to Armando, they are ready to dive into planning their beautiful wedding. Armando wants to spare no expense, but Kenny is nervous about how much this wedding is going to cost. One thing they agree on, however, is their concern over whether Armando's family will support them as a couple and attend their wedding. First, Armando must open up to his father about his engagement with Kenny. Meanwhile, Kenny and Armando begin to plan long-term. As Kenny grapples with the guilt of missing his children in Florida, Armando brings up the topic of giving Hannah a younger sibling. This opens up a complicated debate over whether they both agree on expanding their family, when and how, via adoption or surrogacy. The fourth returning couples are Sumit, 33, from India, and Jenny, 63, from Palm Springs, California. After moving to India and back to America in the wake of extreme relationship challenges, Jenny is now a year into living in India and is losing hope over whether she will ever get to marry Sumit. Her visa has been extended due to the pandemic, but knowing that can't last forever leads the couple to consider how else Jenny might be able to stay in the country. Ultimately, however, Sumit continues to push for his parents' approval to marry, and a surprising solution is presented. Sumit's mother offers to move in with them in order to train Jenny to become more of a traditional Indian daughter-in-law. The fifth returning members are Uriella, 29, from Princeton, New Jersey, and Biniam, 31, from Ethiopia. 8 months after the birth of their son, Avi, Ari and Bini are still living together in Ethiopia. Their baby bliss is quickly interrupted when Ari shares the news that Leandro, her ex-husband of 10 years, has decided to come visit. With their relationship already in troubled ground, Biniam is convinced that Leandro is only visiting to try and win Uriella back. Then, during a routine pediatrician appointment, Ari and Bini learn that Avi needs hernia surgery. Ari decides that taking Avi to the US to receive medical care is the best option, despite Bini begging her not to go for fear of her never returning, just as his first wife did with their young child. As their disagreements get more and more heated, Ari gives Bini a final ultimatum to save their relationship. The sixth and last couple is Evelin, 28, from Ecuador, and Corey, 34, from Mill A, Washington. With the coronavirus lockdown in Ecuador lifted, Corey and Evelyn can finally start planning their wedding. However, things between the couple are extremely rocky after Corey admitted that he almost hooked up with another woman in Peru while he and Evelyn were on a break. The truth about this other woman is much more involved than Corey lets on, but he's not the only one keeping secrets. As Evelyn's family urges her to reconsider marrying Corey, she drops a huge bombshell. There you have it, the 6 couples of this season 390 Days the Other Way. Please leave a comment regarding your thought on the couples, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.